Just after my daughter Laurel's 3rd birthday in 2010, she started complaining of abdominal pain. And the pediatrician kind of warned me, that this could be something more serious. But in your mind, you're thinking, oh, there's no way that my kid has cancer. But they said it is cancer. I'm going to send you downtown to Texas Children's. And they discovered it was embryonal rhabdomyosarcoma. It was a mass about the size of a softball, from what they could tell. But they said with her location and her age that her prognosis was actually pretty good.
How is she doing now?
She's doing great. She's doing great. She's 11 years old. She is healthy. It was nice to leave her treatment in the rearview mirror, but looking forward, long-term side effects are a reality, and unfortunately, but it's a reality that I'm glad that someone has brought to our attention.
Our goal is, of course, that they survive and they grow up and they go to college and they have families, but they're not going to always live 5 minutes from the medical center. And I can tell you, when a long-term survivor goes to an adult doctor, the adult doctors are not familiar with childhood cancer. This happens all the time. Child that had lymphoma walks into the adult doctor. They have a swollen lymph node. The doctor immediately says, oh my gosh, your cancer must be back. You need to go back to your medical center. Well, that scares everyone, especially the survivor and their parents.
I'll be real honest, when I looked at the list of long-term side effects, it was a little bit sobering.
I think before we had the passport as a tool for our survivors and their parents, we really didn't have a way to help to maintain the health of these childhood cancer survivors as they grew up.
It's a web-based resource for providing long-term follow-up for survivors of childhood cancer.
That technology allowed us to abstract the patient's medical record, put it into the passport. With a few clicks of the mouse, any physician can access these incredible guidelines that tell them exactly what to do for that survivor.
Things that the Passport for Care does is to ensure that our survivors, no matter where they are and where they're living, get the same excellence of care and follow-up as if they were coming and being seen here in our clinic.
I know one of the first times we told a mom about this, her son was about 17 at the time and he'd had leukemia when he was 4. And he was getting ready to go to college and she was in a panic about who would follow him. We showed her the passport and it was like she almost felt as if there was another parent over seeing him, because now she knew he could get the care that he needed to maintain his health. It's miraculous.
With CPRIT funding, for which we are extremely grateful, we were able to establish a network of centers throughout Texas that used the Passport for Care in their clinics. Were CPRIT to stop, that tremendous scientific and frankly economic engine would cease. It's really great to be an individual, in this case a legislator, who has a chance to put Texas #1.
What better thing can we do in this beautiful state of Texas than have money available for research? And the research that we do in Texas impacts people around the world. So in a sense, CPRIT is providing research funding that will benefit people around the world.
These kids deserve a future. They do. Given what they've battled at their young ages, they deserve the chance and the support. And it's through people like the voters and the legislature that value that support as well, that give them a greater hope for a healthier future. I think that's what we all want for our kids.